Morning. Well, a second one this morning on the 10-minute painting, and I can't remember the subscriber that I just subscribed to. No, the subscriber, the artist, the American chap doing fast acrylics. I don't know how long this one. I tried to do it in 10 minutes. Probably spoke more than 10 minutes without painting. But anyway, I've been recently to Romney Marsh, so I'm going to make up a sort of a marshy scene, but with a bit of a lake. But I'm going to try and do it in 10 minutes. The actual painting, not the all the yakking. So let's put in a bit of sky, bit of blue sky. Let's get that nicely. I'm painting on Mount card, which I primed and dropped on the floor when it was wet. Some PVA glue, diluted of course. So we'll just get the blue in. We'll put some clouds over that. I don't like it plain blue, boring. But I'm using water to dilute, which I don't normally do. I usually go straight in with the impasto. So as we come down to the horizon, we can make it a little bit more colourful. Now, as this dries and I go over it, it will thicken. I'm using an inch acrylic brush, which I use mostly for watercolours. But that's the basis. Right, let's put in some trees. So I've got some sap green here. So I'm mixing a bit of green with some yellow ochre and a bit of red. Darken it a little bit. So let's put in some trees. We need some darker trees in that, so let's darken a little bit. Some green down here. It's all very loose at the moment. Put a bush in there. Now remember, this is sort of winter. It's freezing cold Monday when we visited Dungeness. That's a better colour. So this is just a sketch from memory. We'll put some of that lake. The lakes in Romney Marsh are from, I believe, from quarrying the shingle that the whole place is made of. Let's just get in a bit of a sky colour there. Bring that up a little bit. Whoops, my apron nearly fell off there. Well, they're quite dark blue in the foreground. Because when you look at your feet, you're looking at the sky above, not the sky in the distance. That'd be more reflected sort of there. Okay. So we'll work on the sky now. By which time some of it will be dry. So don't throw your watercolour failures away, or the middle of your mats. If you cut them yourself, save them. A bit of primer, paint on them with oil, but seal them with PVA glue. Mount card is not acid free, and it can sort of rot in the future. You never know. If you sell something, you should try to use good material. And having said that, I'm using very cheap acrylic paint for most of this. Okay, now want a slightly lesser blue horizon. Oops, oh dear, not my brush. On my carpet tiles. So we want a bit of gradation or graduation on the horizon. It's not quite dry, but never mind. Right, that's picking up that paint, so I'll go back over this foreground here. I could probably be better using the varnish brushes. I think I will. I'll leave that in the soap for a minute. Okay, right, let's get in some yellow ochre. Do you know I prefer Viridian to that sap green? The Viridian mixes very well with yellow ochre. Squeeze some out. And the yellows. It's a very versatile colour. Don't use it in watercolour, but certainly use it in a bit of crimson in with the Viridian, and that'll give a darker sort of green. I know it's winter, but the trees, there was a lot of evergreen. I'm going, when that dries off a little bit, I'm going to I can't remember what I was going to say there. I forget what's in my mind. I'm thinking of something else that's probably going wrong. Right, so we'll get some warm colours in here. It's good practice doing speed painting, but we'll establish the light on the coming from there. Don't know if it was, but we'll put some dark. Black in with the greens just as a shortcut. Just building up a bit of a base for the future colours. It's a bit regular, but go back to the sky now. Get some bit of yellow ochre, bit of white, a little bit of red. Our cloud colour. But just plenty of colour in there. Just yellow ochre and a little bit of cad red. Put some shadow in that. Let's just come on, let's paint some of that out. Blue and red, that gives a nice cloud colour. You don't want it too dark. A bit more blue. So the light was coming from there, didn't I? Well, we'll have the light coming from there. Right, get back in that light cloud colour. Clouds are never white, they look it, but they're not. Plenty of colour in clouds. Got some perspective in the sky, so we're coming down. There's a little bit of red in there. Drag some of that sky over that distance now. Right, I want those trees at distance. I'll bring the water, the lake up a little bit, I think. To there. Gonna have to squeeze a bit of paint out. Take that after 10 minutes, which I'm sure I'm over now. Right, I want a bluey sort of green now, so I'm going to mix the Viridian with some crimson, and that'll give us sort of a bit of white in it, I think. I don't want them to be too warm, otherwise they'll be too close in tone to the foreground. So this sort of gives it looks, the bluey green of the Viridian is quite a cool colour. It's very nice and very versatile colour, but you can overdo it, of course. So that's the distance. Let's just put in some more. That's better. Let's tone it down a bit, mate. Okay, so that's that. Now we won't see a reflection that far away, so we'll just do that, the sky, basic sky colour. Cover that up. Keep it all soft. We're going uphill there. Right, let's grab some white. I'm getting every bit out of this tube, or this. They're nice flat top on these half-litre artist quality white, titanium white. I'll just see if I can just. Just trying to put the sky colours in that lake now. It's a little bit wet, so I'll go. Well, I'll just put a little bit of colour back on those trees there, I think, over that Viridian. Just lay it back in that landscape a little bit, make it look more distant. Right, we can put a little bit of yellow back in there. Right, now we'll texture into that bit now. I might have to rename these 15-minute paintings. So let's put in some grasses. A bit of warmer colours in here. Just dragging various colours over that shape there. I don't really like it, but so the light's coming from there, so we can put a bit of dark green. Right, now some grass catching the light, so lemon yellow. Bit of white, let's lighten it, bit of white, bit of ochre. Oh, you can do this so quickly with acrylic. Okay, well that'll do. Just a bit on the horizon. So I'm not aiming for any portraits here. I'm just trying to show a way of sketching quickly. Oh, you could do this outdoors quite easily. Let's get that pinky colour. Right, I'm just going to clean the palette. So take that off the 10 minutes as well. I've got my white mixed with a bit of that green, and I don't want that, so I just remove that with a painting knife. And I want some blue. And just get that blue coming down here, dark blue or darkish blue. I don't like that, that's got too greeny there, so I'm going to change that. I don't like that colour there, is horrible. It's because it's not dry. I'll give you a hair dry. There you go. Headphones off. Just want it the sky colour, which is a little bit of red and a little bit of, but I want it light anyway. Well, that's a bit better, not perfect. Right, okay, clean the brush, a little bit of light in that foreground, and then that'll be it. So, a bit of yellow, a bit of white. There's a bit of sienna in there. Just warm it up a little bit. Just a little bit of detail, a bit of texture. Bit of grass coming up there. Right, okay. Put some light coming in there. Right, okay, so we'll let that go. I'll put a mount on it, and we'll have a look. I'm not going to sign anything, it's not going to go anywhere. It might even be a basis of another painting. One never knows. Where's my big one? Let's put that there. Okay. So there we are, a bit of a Romney Marsh from memory. Could be anywhere really, but that's where we were on Monday with our friends. Having a lovely cup of tea, or no, cappuccino, at Dungeness Station. It's a narrow gauge railway, and I took some photos. If you want to see them, well, at least one of them's on Facebook. So have a look at my channel. Oh, well, my page on Facebook. They've come in for a bit of criticism for showing some torture. Well, that's not what it's about, is it? That's not what we don't pay for. Right. Enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.